Welcome to Legacy of Leaders. I'm Dan Edelman from Heritage Capital Group, your host today. And at Legacy of Leaders, we talk with business leaders of the community who are making a difference for the citizens of Jacksonville. Today I have with me Patrick Reese of Guardian Fueling Technologies. Pat, welcome to the show and thank you for giving us your time and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Pat, we never know exactly who's going to be watching and seeing this, but the focus is about leadership. You've been with a number of different organizations in a leadership role and come up, and what I try to do is, what are some of the important things that you've learned as far as a leader and in mentoring other leaders that they should be focused on and thinking about to progress their careers?
Well, in my case, I found out that self-awareness is critically important. You have to be able to create value. You have to be able to be someone that others want to follow. You have to be relatable. And if you can have a combination of attributes that people want to follow, they will definitely follow you, and that served me well.
And you're a financial person. Getting others in an organization who are non-financial people to understand what you're talking about or what you're presenting, how have you been able to master that skill?
So what we tried to do is make financial information easy to get to. We don't necessarily want our team members to pull it. We would like to push the information to them, make it very easy to understand. They have difficult jobs already. They're not financial experts. So we want to give them guidance, tips, and easy to understand information to help them influence their bottom line.
And how have you encouraged leaders in your organization who are not financial people to not be afraid to ask what they think are going to be stupid questions but are important questions to ask?
So we have a monthly financial call with all of our branch managers on, we talk about the forecasts that they prepare, the results against those forecasts, their projections for the next month. We use this for benchmarking. Everyone gets very comfortable with financials and the results and the camaraderie of congratulating each other for a job well done. So some of these forums are our ways to get people very comfortable with their numbers and how to project and how to think about their business. So I think that's one way that maybe it's a little different than others, that we really acclimate folks to the importance of the financials and make it more of a non-threatening and more of a team building.
And you mentioned something that I know is important in this, is what you said, it's their forecast.
Yes.
It's not the accounting department's forecast or Pat's forecast. You make them take ownership
100%.
For that forecast.
Absolutely. It's critically important. I mean, it is, they have to invest in it. And once they get more and more comfortable with it, they do open up and start asking more questions. They do realize the power that they have to influence the results and not be what happened this month. They start controlling what happens that month. And so then you start to see the buy-in, and then it just continues to build on itself.
And your organization, again, obviously, like most for-profit businesses, is focused on profitability, but as a leader and the sort of the goals of the organization, I know, are to also give back to the communities that you're involved in. Why is that? Why is that important?
Well, it's rewarding. I mean, not only is it the right thing to do, but it's a rewarding thing to do. And we've been very fortunate, and this community has supported us, and giving back was only the right thing to do.
And you find that, again, the leaders have to be the ones to promote that, but your people feel good about it as well at the same time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They do.
Well, again, hopefully those of you watching have gained something from this. It's leadership is learned and by example and in many different ways. And hopefully you've gotten something from this. I'm Dan Edelman, your host with Heritage Capital, and Pat with Guardian Fuel, and thank you for joining me today
Absolutely.
and giving us some of your thoughts.